Hello and welcome to the series Yoga Poses Explained. Today we're going to look at Eagle Pose, which is a quite challenging pose, but there's lots of variations to it. So let's have a look together. Basically the pose is divided into two different parts, which will look like this in the end. But let's take it from the top with the legs. So the characteristics of this pose is that the legs are twisted and also the arms are twisted. But for some people this is quite challenging, so I'll show you different options. Seen from the side, we'll slightly bend our knees, almost as if we were to go in a chair pose. By the way, chair pose is also a nice pose to initiate eagle pose. So the easiest way for the legs is simply to cross one leg over the other. I'll show it from the side. So we just cross the right leg over the left leg. Still in this variation, it's possible to intensify the pose by sinking a little bit deeper into the bent knee. So if you would like to try the more difficult option, you can interlace the legs all the way. Here the people with the long legs have an advantage because they're easier to sort of wrap around. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't. And also it takes some time to find the balance. So that would be the option for the legs. What is difficult here, or what might be underestimated, if you stay in this pose, especially if you're going down for quite some time, this is very strenuous for the hamstrings. So to start with, maybe better take the easy option and then see how far you can get into it. Now with the arms, we actually have the same thing. It's sometimes a bit complicated for people to get in to this arm position. So the easiest way is you extend one arm and you go underneath with the other arm and then twist them around so you can fold the hands. Seen from the side, it looks like this. This is a very intense stretch for the shoulder blades. I will show it from behind one time. You can really see how my shoulder blades are pulled together. So here it's important not to pull up the shoulders because you will eventually risk a cramp in your neck. So the shoulders stay down, and that way you're gonna wrap the arms around each other. The hands are slightly apart, but still you can touch the palm of your hand. Also, it takes some time to find the right position of the arms. People tend to have them very far down, but it's better to have them up. Seen from the side, you can adjust up and down, and you will feel the different stretch in the shoulder. But let's take it from the top all together. Cross the leg, and then cross the arms in front for eagle pose. Easy version for the arms is just a regular fold in front of the heart. Now, there's a lot of yoga teachers who say that it's only possible to have one option with the leg, and it has to be a certain combination of which arm goes under and which one goes on top. For me, it actually doesn't matter. Whichever foot you start with the legs, you just take the other side with the arms. But choose whatever feels more comfortable for you. I'll show it one more time from the side, so you can see the pose from the side. Here it's important that the back stays straight, so you don't drop to the front. It's quite hard to hold the balance sometimes. And then slightly raise the arms, so we can really stay here for a couple of breaths. Easy version, you just have the arms in front of your heart, but also make sure that the back is straight. Or easy version, just cross the legs. And to release the pose, it's very common to come back into chair pose and then come up and release. So if you have any questions about Eagle pose, feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, what I can recommend is practicing only the arm stretch in the morning. You can also do that when you sit on the bed. But it's quite a nice stretch for the shoulders. So I hope to see you again in the next part of Yoga Poses Explained. Thank you and namaste.